Well, hello everyone and welcome back. Happy New Year and welcome to Computer Science 7. So today I'm going to show you how to insert a chart in Excel. But first I want you to go to freetypinggame.net and complete your typing test number 34. I know it's been a long time since we've done that. You do have to also remember to record your score in your typing test document, and you will need to add week 15. So to get to your typing test document, you're going to go to My Apps, and then you're going to go to your OneDrive. You're going to go to your Computer Science 7 folder. For me, it's my dummy folder, but for you, it's your Computer Science 7 folder. And then I'm going to go to my typing test document. Scroll all the way down. You should have recorded a couple of scores for week 14. And this week you'll be completing test number 34. It's week 15, January 4th through 8th. I wrote Monday, Wednesday, Friday on mine. You can do it any 3 days this week and write down the days that you did them and make sure you record your scores 3 times this week, January 4th through 8th. So the first step is to open Activity 4, Neptune. As I stated in our update, it would be helpful if you already had this open when we started, so hopefully most of you already have that open. We're going to use this as an example of how to insert a chart before you do it on your own for Activity 5. Make sure you click Open in the desktop app so that everyone is looking at the same options. And I will demonstrate this, but for your purposes, just in case you want to look back at this recording, select cells A2 through A9 and also D2 through D9, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. On the Insert tab, we're going to click Recommended Charts, and we are going to be creating a clustered column chart. So here we are in our Neptune, our completed Neptune activity. If you haven't completed it, you'll just have to watch and follow along and then try it on your own for Activity 5. So we want to select A2 all the way to A9. And then we also want to select this column. And the way that you do that is you hold down the Control button. And if you're not sure where the Control button is, the Control button can be found in 2 spots on your keyboard all the way at the bottom, both to the left and to the right of the spacebar. So you'll need to hold one of those down. So you're going to hold down the Control key, and then you're going to select D2 through D9. And you can see that I have 2 different columns selected, but the columns in the middle are not selected. And then I'm going to go to my Insert tab, and remember you should be in the desktop app for this to look the same for everyone. And then right here in the middle we have Recommended Charts. So we're going to click on Recommended Charts, and you'll see that when we click on Recommended Charts, it automatically has the clustered column chart, and that is the one that we're looking for. So go ahead and click OK, and it will automatically include the chart. Now we want to change the name to Your Age on the Planet, or My Age, actually, My Age on the Planet. And then you'll also notice that for the ones that you're very young, you can't really tell how old you are on that planet. So what you can do is make sure you have the whole thing highlighted on the outside. So you don't have just the title highlighted, but you have the whole chart highlighted. And then you can click on this paintbrush, and you can change the chart style to something that would show you, such as this one, which has the data labels right above the columns. And you can choose any one that you want. And once you get it, you can change the colors as well. There's some default colors. You can click any one that you like. You don't have to have the same exact chart that I have. There's also some options up here that you'll see. So you can go ahead and, when we're finished here, click around and figure out which chart you like the best. And once you've got it, you want this chart so it's not on top of your data here. So you can just click on it and drag it so that it's underneath. All right. So that's how you add a chart. So now that you know how to insert a chart into your work, you can go ahead and complete Activity 5. I've posted a new assignment in Schoology for Activity 5. Some of you may have already completed steps 1 through 3, and that's great. You've done your career research. If you haven't, I'm going to go over a little bit about what I expect for Activity 5. So for this activity, you're going to be doing a little research about some careers that you might be interested in. Please don't get too hung up if they don't have the exact job that you're looking for. Just pick some that are similar to things that you might like. So you do have an Excel Activity 5 workbook in your Computer Science 7 folder, which has the link for the career research that we're going to be doing. I've also just recently placed it in this activity just in case you lose it, because you'll be erasing that link when you complete it. So when you click on the link, it brings us to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. And here we have all different categories of possible careers that you might be interested in. So for example, if you're interested in building and fixing things, it'll give you a few different careers there. Now, of course, these aren't all the careers that are available, but it's some of them. If you're interested in becoming a carpenter, and you click on that, it will give you the summary information right here. And this is all the information you need for one of the careers in Activity 5. So it tells you that most people, their annual salary is $48,330 per year. And the other thing that you're going to need to know is the job outlook, meaning is the job growing or not? So it says 0%. So it's pretty flat. It's not something that is growing, but it's not declining either. So we're working in step 2 now, completing the table. We've entered job title, salary, and the job outlook. And now we're going to start looking at our 5 jobs. And the first one that we just looked up is a carpenter. And a carpenter's salary. Salary per year is $48,330. Make sure you're entering the salary per year, and it's not the dollars per hour. It says that they also earn $23.24 per hour. If you're only giving a per hour figure, as it says in our Activity 5, and this is another update that I did, if it only gives you the per hour figure, multiply that figure by 2,080 to get the salary per year, because your chart won't look right if you don't have the annual salaries. And then the next thing we need to record is the job outlook for the next 10 years, or 2019 to 2029. So is the job growing? Is it flat? Or is it declining? As we said, let's go back here and take a look. The job outlook for a carpenter is 0%, meaning it's staying pretty flat. So we need to write that. And step 3 in your activity tells you that the salary column needs to be formatted as currency with 2 decimal places, and the job outlook column needs to be formatted as a percentage. And you can do that right here in the number group on the Home tab. So there's our first one. You don't have to pick carpenter. They should be 5 careers that maybe you're interested in. So do that, and then go ahead and go through the steps and complete Activity 5. So as we said, Activity 5 needs to be completed. If you have some extra time and you want to try some typing, you can go back to freetypinggame.net and try some of the typing games there. Remember to complete your typing test at least 3 times this week. And if you ever have any questions, please feel free to email me at nrutherford@stanfordcs.org. Have a wonderful day.